I'm Storm Team 8 meteorologist Bill Steffen. We got a big line of thunderstorms coming our way from out over Lake Michigan. This line has produced a little bit of wind damage, but not much in parts of Wisconsin and Illinois. Right around DeKalb, Illinois, which is where Northern Illinois University is, they reported tents blown down there, 3.3 inches of rain with that, and some pretty intense lightning. These storms have weakened just a touch as they've come across Lake Michigan, and you can see there's still some quite heavy rainfall here. Not as much lightning as there was. There's only one severe thunderstorm warning northwest of Chicago at the current time, and they're about to cancel the watch for that area because the heaviest storms are going to be moving on out. We had some showers around Grand Rapids earlier this evening. Those are up toward Big Rapids and moving away. This whole line is moving off toward the northeast. I want to show you the latest message from the Storm Prediction Center. They send out what we call Meso Discussions, and you can see it right here outlined in the purple color right there, and it says at least a few strong to severe gusts are possible, and a tornado cannot be ruled out. A weather watch issuance is not planned, and in fact down here they have it at 20%, so there's an 80% chance they're not going to be issuing a watch, though we could get a warning for a specific county that the local National Weather Service would be issuing. I want to read what the summary says here. It says the threat for a few severe gusts and perhaps a brief tornado, perhaps brief, I mean they're not emphasizing this, may accompany an approaching line of storms over Lake Michigan. It is unclear how widespread the severe threat would be, though, so a weather watch issuance is not currently anticipated. Now, a couple things on this. Number one, you have to keep this in perspective. So far, in the state of Michigan, this entire year, the entire state, we have had only 3 tornadoes reported, and 2 of them are the same tornado. That was the one that hit Hope Lake back on May the 20th. Or not Hope Lake, Gaylord back on May the 20th. That, by the way, was the strongest tornado anywhere in the world during the month of May, so it's kind of unusual that that happened in Gaylord, Michigan. But anyhow, we have had 38 fatalities in drownings at Lake Michigan so far this year, and 84 on the Great Lakes. So keep in mind, you got 2 fatalities from tornadoes, you've got 38 from Lake Michigan. So pay attention to the lake forecast here. That's real important. We really tell people on really windy days like tomorrow, when we have a beach hazard statement and small craft advisories, to stay off the piers and breakwaters. There you can see it right there in the purple color. They issue them county-wide, but it's just for the lakeshore. And by the way, that does not include inland lakes. You need a big lake with 3 to 5 foot waves to generate the currents that we anticipate here during the day tomorrow. So keep that all in perspective. We've also got some other threats here from this particular line of storms and any line of storms. Heavy rain, flooding, lightning is going to be it was pretty intense in northern Illinois with these storms, so those are all factors. Now, what can you do before the storm rolls on in? A couple of things to consider. Put your garage door down, especially if it faces west, because the winds are going to be coming more from the southwest and west. That air can get in there and actually cause the house to kind of explode if you were to get a 80 or 90 mile an hour gust. So keep the garage door closed. Try not to park your car under a tree where a limb can fall off and damage the car. You can do things like take down your bird feeders, take down the hanging baskets, take down your wind chimes that might blow around in a severe thunderstorm wind like this. But we anticipate with this that any severe weather here is going to be isolated. Let me point out one more thing here while I think about it. The Storm Prediction Center issues these outlooks for the possibility of severe weather. These are all the slides in my slideshow here, so I have to find the right one. This was the one for today, and as you can see, the yellow is a level 2, that is southeast Wisconsin, northern Illinois. We're only in the green, which is a number 1 marginal, and they don't even have that east of Kent County. So the Storm Prediction Center is pretty clear that this line is going to be weakening as it continues to come off toward the east. Now, let's take a look at tomorrow. Well, look at that. The yellow comes up into southwest Michigan, southwest of the Grand Rapids area right here. And that again is a level 2 or slight risk of severe weather. Everybody else is in that green or marginal outlook. So if you take a look at these 2 outlooks and compare them, we've actually got a greater threat for severe weather here, especially in areas south of Grand Rapids during the day tomorrow. Hey, we'll keep you posted here. We'll be on at 10:11. We'll cut in if need be overnight tonight. I plan on sticking around as long as it takes here to make sure these storms clear the area, and we'll be fully staffed here during the day tomorrow to keep you posted. Once again, big line of thunderstorms coming across the lake. It should contain some gusty winds, some heavy rainfall, maybe a little bit of local flooding in places as a result of this, some pretty intense lightning as well. And once again, stay off the piers and breakwaters tomorrow, and stay safe.